He makes dumb jokes while he shoots his guns. Major Slack is lots of fun.
Major Slack attack.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no guns in this game.
Shut up, Pee-wee. Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Attack, your first stop for titillating, tactical, practical, factual, and actual Oblivion Remastered gameplay. Here I am back in Frostquake Spire, and we are going to create... I'm going to give this a working title, The Lazy Stealth Archer. It's a stealth archer build I've been working on that doesn't require you to be all that stealthy. This is messed up. I'm going to break the game again. So I sold off everything, and I got a big to-do list here. Let's create this little build here. Been having a ton of fun with this build. Starts with going to the living quarters and getting out 10. I got a big to-do list here. Major Slack Research and Development sent me this to-do list. Just going to follow it to the T. Take out 10 Nightshade. Okay, carry weight is good. Done. Craft at lab 20 damage health. Using just Nightshade, that's all we need. Very good. Set up Soul Trap gear, so that would be Soul Trapper in number 4, Mage Light in number 3, that's correct. Damage health in number 6. And Spellbuster in number 7. That's good. Equip Marksman gear. Marksman's gear is on. Make a light spell. Yeah, that's a good idea. Been meaning to do that. Light. Magnitude 100. On self, magnitude 100. 30 seconds. What should we call it? Brighten up. Ha. Let's call it Brighten Up 30. Okay, so where do I have room for this? Not going to be using that. Am I? No. Very good. Alright, so let's go trap some souls in the vault. They've all respawned now. Their Vault Guardians have respawned. First of all, let's find the southeast. The southeast is that way. And the combat hotkey sequence is 47364. So 4 7 3 6. Looks like everything's ready to go. Okay, here we go. So basically I'm going to explain this to you now because I want to keep saying it over and again. First thing I do is use the Mage Light bow to hit one of the Vault Guardians with this special Spellbuster poison right here. The damage magic is not going to have any effect on them. These guys have like 20,000 magic. It's nuts. So that's not this is just kind of a side effect. The real effect that you want is silence. You don't want them shooting their drain health spell at you. You want to silence that for 17 seconds. That really helps a lot. Okay, and then switch over to the Soul Trapping bow, which is loaded up with a damage health potion. Hit them with that. Then load up the Soul Trapping bow with another Spellbuster. Hit them with that. Then load up the soul trapping bowl with another damage health potion, hit them with that, and then just keep pelting them until you finish them off and capture their soul. That's the procedure. Works great. Quick save. You have it selected for termination. Okay, so we lit him up. Make him easy to find. Get up here so he can't touch us. There he is right there. Spellbuster. Damage health. And by the way, now that I'm level 14, these guys are going to give up grand souls instead of greater souls. So like I said, we now have an endless supply of grand souls. And I forgot to brighten up. There we go. That's a lot better. Don't forget this imp call. This imp call is really valuable. Why, Slack? Because it has both damage health and fire damage. Make sure you grab that. Okay, so find the southeast. So look how much brighter it is with the bright spell. What a difference, eh? Alright, so 4, 7, 3, 6, back to 4. Cast the bright spell again. It seemed a lot brighter before. Alright, you have been selected for termination. Hold still, hold still. He'll go to the southeast. Ah, watch it out. Up here. Very good. Check the progress. Grand Soul. Grand Soul. Grand Soul. Grab that imp call. Quick save. 4, 7, 3, 6. Back to 4. Mark spin up to 59, very good. Back to 4. Okay, find the southeast. And you have it selected for termination. Silence. Another poison. And then just finish him off. You don't want to use too many poisons because you want the poison to... You don't want it to kill them before you can capture their soul. Alright, 4, 7, 3, 6, back to 4. Easy and watch it. And I ran out of poison, so we can use a new batch. Wow, what a difference. One more. Okay, 4, 7, 3, 6, back to 4, and hey little guy, you're the last one. Sorry, oh wait, there's one more over there. And we got your soul. Do I have an empty grand? No, I do not. Okay, so basically I've got 9 grand souls. There's one guy left here. Here he is over there. He's like, no, please. I promise I'll be good. Alright. Consider yourself lucky. Next. Take out 2 dwarven bows and stash the mage light bow. Ah, yes. I believe at the end of the previous video we went out to Rock Milk Cave and I got a black bow, only later realizing that the dwarven bows that were available for sale at the Archer's Paradox in... I forget where it was. It's actually better than the black bow, even though the black bow is free. So I went back and bought another dwarven bow and I still got this black bow. So we're going to use these 2 dwarven bows. Take those out. And stash the mage light bow. Oh yeah, make sure you have no stolen items on you. Nope, no stolen items. Yeah, put the bow away. Okay, our life of crime is about to begin. We are going to the Leowin North Gate. Why, Slacker? We're going to get ourselves arrested. Northeast Gate. Why, you may be wondering, yes. Okay, so should be guard here. Here he is. Alright, so let's just do a quick stage just in case this backfires. Hi there. I'm a bad guy.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
A spree.
I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
Yes. Okay, so I shall go to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
Alright, I just hit you once, you lily liver panty waist. Okay, so we're in jail. Why did you do this, Slack? I went to jail because I wanted to get these right here. These 1 pound shoes. It's the easiest way to get a pair of 1 pound shoes. To get yourself arrested. Alright, so we're going to sleep it off. This will penalize us in blunt skill, but we're not using the blunt skill, I don't think. Block skill. Yeah, I think it's random. It's either block, blunt, or blade. But we're not using any of those skills, so... Okay, so we got everything back. We got ourselves a pair of 1 pound shoes. Let's put on those. Brass pull ring, brass ring. 1 pound shoes, and the necklace. We're good. Let's go back home. Next, we have to get destruction up to 50. We're at 46. We're almost there. And do I still have some speed potions? Yes, I do. No. Speed burner. Why are 1 pound shoes important? Because the lighter your foot gear, the easier it is to sneak. How quiet you are is based heavily on the weight of your foot gear. So the lightest foot gear you can use, the better. Okay, so take on and equip fur gear plus 50 repair hammers. Just reading off this Matrix-like research and development memo here. Here we go. I should have some fur gear here. And 50 repair hammers. Probably won't use them all, but let's take out 50. Alright. And Destruction Cheese Whiz. There we go. Put on the fur gear. Okay, just as a reminder, the Destruction Cheese Whiz spell is a disintegrate armor spell on ourselves. We want to purposely damage our own armor. This will accomplish 2 things. This will help level up destruction, and we can then repair that same armor to help level up the armorer skill, which we're weak in. And if we can just get this up to 25, then we'll be able to repair magic armor. So, multitasking here, boss. That's it. So, gobble down a couple of restore health or restore magical potions so we can just keep casting the spell, and I'm just going to keep casting it until I get destruction up to 50. Smoke him if you got him. This could take a minute or 2. Here we go. We have 47. Okay, I'm just spamming the spell button. We have 48. We have 49. 1 more to go. There we go. We have reached destruction 50. Destruction mastery and creates fire, frost, and lightning have flowed from your fingertips. You're now journeyman in destruction magic, rather, and can cast journeyman level destruction spells. Why is that important? Because now we can cast the weakness to magic spell. That's huge. All right, so let's repair. Some of you have suggested that I repair slowly, just to piss off everybody who doesn't like me repairing slowly, just to hear the little, repair sound. But I don't think I'm going to torture everybody like that. Maybe a couple times here. Here, I love the little dink, dink, dink sound. Okay, let's just spam it out. There we go. Alright, so how did we do in the armorer department? We're up to 23. Very good. Excellent. Okay, let's stash the fur gear. Don't need it anymore. Naked, naked, naked. Okay, we're just going to put on the cap, the chemise, the irons, and the pants. And this we're going to leave off because we want marksman below 100, which will allow us to continue to level up marksman. If we put it over around 100, we won't be able to level up marksman anymore. So I think this is redundant. I'm just going to stash for now. I'll sell it later. Stash that. I don't need these blacksmith pants. And I don't need the brown shirt or the gold trimmed shoes or the green hood. Those are my 1 pound shoes. Okay, so these 4 items we're going to enchant with sneak. And we're going to create some kick-ass bows. First, let's go buy the destruction, or rather the weakness to magic spell. Where do I get this? Major Slack Research and Development. Buy it from... Uh-oh. Orwell Way. Oh yeah, that's easy. Here at the Imperial City Market.
Children are starving.
What time is it?
Well met. Let's do business. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yes, you may. This one right here. Weakness to magic. 1, please.
Thank you. Come again. You
Okay, so
too.
now we can use that for enchanting. We are ready to rock and or roll. My notes say sell the soul trapper. Yeah, that's right. We don't need that anymore. Hang on there,
Good
Orland
day.
Way. Are you interested in a soul trapping bow?
Only quality goods for sale here.
Only been
What
used
can
for
I
10
interest you in?
episodes. Sells for 466.
Take care.
Let me just quickly verify something here. I remember testing this out before and I forgot the results. Sells for 466, but it's not at full health.
I can
Yeah, well,
repair almost anything.
Costs 6 gold to repair it.
Be seeing you.
Now let's see if we get a better price selling it off. I remember doing this in a practice run. I even wrote down the results, saying, "Okay, remember this Slack." Now I have like just, I don't know, maybe 100 pages of notes. No kidding, that's no exaggeration. About 100 pages of notes.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Can't remember where.
I needed some cash.
Okay, so we're selling
Only
this.
quality goods for sale here. What
Soul
can I
Trapper.
interest you in?
Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference whether it's, maybe it wasn't damaged enough, but okay, so that's that.
I appreciate your business. Goodbye.
Perhaps if it was more damaged, I would have, like, you know. We're good. Home, James. We are now going to create 4 pieces of sneak gear. And 2 special bows, which we're gonna have a lot of fun with. I mean, just like, I was having a riot yesterday for these bows. It's ridiculous. We're good. We have everything we need. Let me just do a hard save here. It's always a good idea before a major crafting session like this. Alright, so here we go. 4 pieces of gear. The brass pearl ring, the brass ring, the necklace, and the shoes are all going to get sneak and a grand soul gem. Okay, here we want fortify skill. Click on that. Scroll to the bottom. Sneak. Confirm. 10 points. And I'm going to call it covert ring. Same thing. Black soul gem. Fortify skill. Click on that. Scroll to the bottom. Sneak. Confirm. Covert ring 2. Verify it's 10 points. Done and done. Next. Necklace. Grand. Skill. Sneak. Covert. That's correct. Finally, let me just make sure that those are indeed the 1 pound shoes. Yep, 1 pound shoes. Very good. Grand. Skill. Sneak. Confirm. And just remind me that these are, I'm actually going to call them covert 1 pound shoes. Okay, so we've increased our sneak by 40. That's going to make us a lot more sneaky. There we go. Our base sneak is 28, plus 40 is 68. Feeling a little sneaky there, infinitely pissed off? Yeah, I feel real sneaky. Alright, let's make you some bows. Quick save. First bow we're going to make. Dwarven bow. Grand soul gem. And command humanoid. Now I've been experimenting extensively with this. One thing I noticed, a lot of Oblivion players and Oblivion Remastered players, they always go for the extremes for bragging rights. And I find that is not really the best strategy. You should go for efficiency. So I know a lot of you are going to say, hey Slack, jam that magnitude up to 100 and confirm, and that'll allow you to command level 25 humans. You don't need that. We don't need that. We're going to be making another bow before we get to the point where we need level 25 humans. I would recommend, instead of going for bragging rights, let's back it off a little bit. Let's go down to 80. Confirm. And that will level 20. That's plenty. That's plenty. And it will save on charges here. Okay, so that's one thing. Command humanoid. All level 20 humans will be under our control for 1 second. Why would you want to do that, Slack? The reason why you would want to do this is because, first of all, if there's any enemies in his vicinity, he will immediately attack them. Number one. Number two, if you're in sneak mode and he's in the area and he could potentially spot you, by commanding him for 1 second, you make him forget all about any alert, suspicion, whatever. If he's suspicious of you or whatever, all that's wiped out for a second. Basically, you just reset him. You make him your bitch for 1 second. He turns around and he walks away. And this actually works even if he has spotted you. He could be coming directly towards you, okay? He's running right at you. He's full on, fully alerted. You shoot him with this, and if you're far enough away, you'll make him forget all about you for 1 second. He'll go, oh, okay, and he'll turn around and walk away. And then if you immediately go into sneak mode again, you could actually instantly reclaim your sneak mode from being full on alert to, like, I'm going to show you. It's just, it's ridiculous. Now, I've also experimented with 2 seconds and 3 seconds. 1 second is the best. Why? Because what happens is if you do it longer, if you command him for, say, 2 or 3 seconds, his first reaction is going to be, he's now your servant. So he's going to start walking towards you for 2 or 3 seconds, which is actually counterproductive because you don't want him to do that. You just want to reset him, but you don't want him coming closer, right? So don't do it 2 seconds, don't do it 3 seconds, or don't do it 5 seconds thinking, okay, unless you really want him, your servant, for 5 seconds, but it's not necessary. All right, so that's number one. Number two, let's load up some weakness to poison. This we're going to do 100 for 5 seconds. This is going to be doing all the heavy lifting. Okay, so we got command humanoid and weakness to poison. And finally, weakness to magic, which will, if we hit him again before the first shot wears off, the weakness to magic will actually amplify the weakness to poison effect. Whether they're going to patch this out is, my guess is they're not going to do it, because that's it's been in effect since the original game. So it's been in effect for 19 years, and if they haven't patched it out now, and they didn't even patch it out with the remastered version, I don't think they're ever going to patch it out. So whether that is intended or what, is the way it works. Weakness to magic actually affects other weaknesses to frost, fire, whatever, as long as that effect is in effect when you apply the weakness to magic. Here we're going to have to go for, we want for 5 seconds, right? And basically it's all about how many charges you want. So I figure I'm going to go for 25%. That's good enough for me, because I want 35 charges. There we go, 35 charges. And with this, we can whack 6 or 7 human enemies. Let's say you do a maximum of 5 shots each with poisons, and 6 or 7 enemies before this bottoms out. And that's it. So this is this is fantastic. And I know a lot of you are going to say, why don't you add Soul Trap? No. They were go for the max, go for the bragging rights. No, we don't need it. We don't need Soul Trap. Why? Because we have Frostgrave Spire. I just showed you we can get Grand Souls anytime we like. All we have to do is just leave Frostgrave Spire for 3 days. All those Vault Guardians are going to respawn. We can come back and get seven more Grand Souls just like that. So it's completely redundant. We don't need, we don't need to trap their souls. We're going to put the soul trap on the creature bow. So that's it. This is my new kick-ass bow. I'm going to call it, the working title was the Bitchinator. Make him your bitch. I'm not sure if that's appropriate. So I found a new title, the Brain Scrambler, because that's basically what happens. You scramble his brains. He or she loses the script. They were searching for you. They lose the script for a second, and they walk away. So there we go, the Brain Scrambler. You are going in number 4. Let's do the exact same thing with the creature bow. Or rather with another bow. Same thing. Black Soul Gem. This time we're going to use Command Creature. Exact same thing. Up to 80. You definitely don't need to go higher than level 20 for now. Later on we're going to make another bow. Like as we get higher in level, we'll make another bow and we'll max it out. When you max it out, it goes to level 25, as you can see, but it's just simply not necessary now. So let's save on charges. Forget about bragging rates. You don't need bragging rates. Right? And you only need 1 second once again. Exact same thing. Weakness to poison. Max it out. 5 seconds. And this one we're going to put on Soul Trap. Debating how long of the duration. I'll just look at my notes here. 3 seconds. We could put a little weakness to magic on this, but I don't think it's necessary. Here we got 37 charges. That's good. That's it. That's what I have in my notes here. Let's go for it. I'm going to call this the Zookeeper. Okay, and this is going to be our bow that feeds our soul gems. Okay, see an animal, use the Zookeeper. See a human, use the Brain Scrambler. There we go. Now, I want to take a look at my arrows. I've forgotten. I got like so many practice run saves and going on here, kind of forgetting what's what I did where. Oh yeah, I bought a crap ton of dwarven arrows. That's good, and some elven arrows too. I still got these. So, you know what? I think I'm going to sell these iron arrows. I think I got some steel arrows here too. Yeah, I'm going to sell those. And we'll start using these silver arrows. Let's go for like, say, I think on maybe 150. All right. One more thing. 2 more things. Sell off the old arrows.
afternoon.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble. I hope I can help. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Okay, you guys have been retired. And you guys have been retired.
You drive a hard... Another satisfied customer. Bye.
Something's weighing me down. I'll figure that out off camera. Okay, for now, one more thing. Let's go buy a good summon spell. At the Bravil Mages Guild. Here it is.
Excuse me, my lord. Excuse me, my lord. I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
Oh, I think this is about the Thieves Guild. Okay, what's up with
It
Alaron?
all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold.
That's
he
a
could
shame.
never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer.
Okay, so what happened to him?
Yesterday, the usurer, Kurden Drago, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since.
Oh,
I fear
that's
for
a
his
shame.
life. Kurden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again.
Yeah, okay, why not? We'll help you.
Will?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either.
Caught in the hunt.
Farewell and be careful.
Okay, we're gonna table that for a later date. She's gonna like
Kurden is not to be trusted.
what's gonna happen? She's gonna force feed us. The only reason I did that is because she's gonna force feed that quest to us. Anyways, somewhere along the line, right in the middle of the night, and I hate when that happens. So I just decided to take it on.
How are you?
Thieves Guild, or rather the I got sidetracked here. Quest. Nope. The Mages Guild.
Oh, hello.
What's new with you?
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left.
Here we go.
Well met.
Delphine is not open
Good
for
day.
business. Let us wait till the next morning.
Take this. It's from a friend.
Oh, this is the Thieves Guild. Okay, I got mixed up. That other one is something else. Alright, so we'll get to them. Anybody minding this door?
Hello, associate.
There she is.
Hello
Are you open for
there.
business now? Hey, wait. Hey,
Well met.
there we go.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
From her we want Summon Scamp.
Tell your friends about me. Good day.
We're ready, Freddy. Yeah.
Hello.
Easiest way to find your way out of a place. Just hook up any quest that will take you outside, and then just cast clairvoyance. You ever get lost anywhere? That's it. We're ready. Let's just do a quick test drive for demonstrational purposes. There's a guy right there. Alright, the brain scrambler in effect. There's an enemy right there. She gets hit. Then she suddenly loses the script and walks away. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right, don't you forget it. Endless sneak attacks. And if you want to add some poison, you got some weakness to poison. Throw that in the mix. Hold still, varmint. Oh, she's getting wise, eh? Ooh, some nightshade. Nightshade is good. Where'd she go? There we go. See, I got busted. Let me just show you this in effect. We're totally busted, okay? Just keep backing away. Hit her. Go into sneak mode. Hit her again. Go into sneak mode. There you go. See? You can actually lose enemies that are on your ass with this bow. The brain scrambler. See, now we're in sneak mode again. Just by backing away, scrambling their brains for a second or two. And she finally expires. Hello. Oh, looks like we're going back to town. And I'm over encumbered. There you go, there's a brain scrambler in effect. I can't tell you how useful that is. Everywhere. It's nuts. It's incredibly useful. Gets you out of a lot of tight spots. Okay, so I'm going to go back to town, steal all this stuff. And then we're going after some very important alchemy gear. That won't involve farming. And it's just after hours. Oh, yes, it's after hours. Alright, so I'm going to call it here. Nice long video for you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. We're going into combat. Definitely going into combat next time. Got a lot of stuff to do. Got a lot of good gear to acquire to round out this build. Alright, so thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Greetings to you.